ever like scratch your head and accidentally pull a hair out? Awkward. Anyway, did I do this thing? I think I did. Yes, I did. Alright. Cool. You know what else I'll need? My chat window. There it is. Chat, 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 chat. Gyrate, pickle. Gyrate like the wind. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another stream of Cook Serve Delicious 3. It's only my second stream of this game, and I'm looking forward to my muscle memory destroying me, or lack thereof. Do I have... Oh, I can buy more stuff. Yeah, maybe I can... Let's see. Is there anything else cool I want? Trinkets-wise, decoration-wise. I don't want to do, like... I don't want to just plaster some other restaurants' logos all over my truck. If there's something better than that... Like if I get to... I don't know. I don't know what it would be, but... I like these topiaries. Oh, that's cool! What else we got? Sunday plushie. Oh, that's adorable. Wall scroll. Cool. Oh, what? Oh, those are like... Oh, that's... Okay, those are parts. Those are like, the parts that I actually need to upgrade, not just customize. I'm saving those. Not until I have done all the upgrades will I start spending those on customization. You know what? I'm gonna get this knife set. I like that knife set, and I'm gonna put it... Can I put it there? No, I gotta put it on the walls. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, and then there's... Okay, and there's like counter space I can put it on. That's cool. I can put it up here if I want. That would be a silly place to put knives. Let's put them like right here where I can easily reach them. And then maybe let's put like... Let's get like a topiary or something. I really like this one. Let's get that. I'm gonna put it... Where can I put it? Let's put it like... Oh, I can put it on top too. That's cool. It's so tiny. Let's put it there. I was expecting it to be bigger, but... That's fine. Okay, cool. That's good for now. Okay. Anyway. Upgrade truck, we already did that. I don't have any... Right, I don't have any parts to use, so we can't do any more of that just yet. But, yeah, let's go ahead and start a new day. Okay, so, right, we did that. Don't have enough gold medals for that yet. Okay, yeah. Let's do this one. 5-point menu, simply solids 1, too much delicious. I probably... Ooh, I shouldn't have... I can't buy anything new because I don't have any, I used up all my coins on decorations. You currently have 2 out of 2 extra prep stations turned on. For each PS turned on, your point requirements are reduced by 1. Use the setup button on top of that to manually alter. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Yes, good. Extra prep stations, extra holding stations. Good, yes. Okay. Right. Wait, how come it's not? I wanna look at it. How come it's not letting me look at it? Oh, okay. I can right click, I gotta look at it. I didn't adjust my key bindings. The only thing I've changed, it was, the button that because I wanted to use, I wanted to do the thing for, in Cookserve Delicious 2, it let you, the way you accessed holding stations was you held down a button and then you pressed a number button. And I liked that, like I'm used to that, and I don't want to have to reach all the way up to the F, to the function keys to access my holding stations. So that all I did was I changed my holding stations to shift number key. So I haven't done any key binding adjustments yet. I want to do grilled cheese again, because I think grilled cheese might actually be easier than I think it is. But let's see, is grilled cheese an option today? Pavlova! Hell yeah! No, no grilled cheese today. Doesn't look like it. That's fine, it'll come up again. Ooh, poutine, nice. Okay, right, okay, so yeah, okay, so I can only buy one thing that I don't already have. At least that costs. Ooh, croque monsieur, where is that? Is that on the menu today? It is not. At least not here, let's see. No. No, we haven't gotten to there. We haven't gotten to that yet, but I'm sure we will. Ooh, filet mignon. Okay, anyway, what are we doing today? Baklava? Let's see. Let's not do baklava just yet. Okay, right. So we're prioritizing things I don't have already. Wait, but it's... Some of them are marked today's menu. Are those just the ones that I already have, I guess? But I haven't... Because I know I haven't read the thing about chicken nuggets, have I? Okay, whatever. Let's just do... Yeah, we read about beignets. Yes, yes it is. It is stuff that I've not done yet. Okay, so... But I also, I made the mistake of buying a bunch of, decorations, forgetting that I also need that coin to buy money, or to buy, food. So we may have to just, redo some food today, which is fine. But let's at least get one thing that I can afford, that I haven't bought, that I haven't made already. So it looks like the first thing I'm seeing on the menu is jalebi. A sweet dessert with a somewhat chewy texture, jalebi can be served either warm or cold. Since 2037 in the United States, however, it has become popular to serve jalebi at room temperature. While it's speculated that the intent of this was initially to simplify the dish while being equally dissatisfying to those who preferred it warm or cold, it has itself become a point of contention, as the meaning of room temperature can still vary depending on the room it has been sitting in. As a result, experts advise that room temperature jalebi is best enjoyed while in a locale that is comfortable to the eater, wearing a pair of tight-fit denim pants, 100% cotton t-shirt, open-toed footwear, and nothing on the head or around the neck that is not culturally necessary. Okay. And then, yeah, everything else has to be 0 points or something that I've already bought. Curry. Is there anything on this menu? Well, yeah. Right. I can't buy anything else that I don't already have, so we're just gonna have to do some stuff I've already done before. Or, you know, yeah, we've not read about chicken nuggets, so let's just put those on the menu and read about them. Chicken nuggets were invented in the 1950s by a food science professor at Cornell University. In the mid-1990s, chicken nuggets became a source of controversy when several news outlets claimed that chicken nuggets were made entirely out of pink slime. Nugget companies were quick to counter these claims with documented video footage of the creation of their chicken nuggets, and the controversy soon subsided. Despite this, many people around the world believed the original story and quickly bonded together online to battle the idea of a slime-spiracy. Ultimately, undercover research revealed, according to geocities.com/slimegate, that while chickens were indeed being used for nuggets, they were bred from a new class of pink slime chickens, which were being bred by the government to ultimately brainwash young children into consuming more fast food to fatten them up for some kind of larger conspiracy that isn't quite understood yet. Today, Slimegate is literally the least crazy thing that people believe on the internet these days. Too true. Chicken strips. Contrary to popular belief, the chicken strip was invented after the chicken nugget in the mid-1970s, though both foods rose to popularity at around the same time later that decade. While the exact origin of the chicken strip remains a mystery, it is largely believed that the creation of the chicken strip is so heavily tied to the cultural evolution of that era that it could not have been invented in any other decade. Because the chicken strip is such a product of its time, it has recently become a symbol for those who wish to return to the comfortable state of the past, when life was lived at a slower pace, when good morals trumped bad character, and when Florida still existed before sinking into the ocean in 2028. Oh, right, okay, I didn't notice this before. Like, it has a little shopping cart on it if I don't already have it. Cool. Okay, then yeah, we'll just have to redo some dishes, which is fine. Let's put palak paneer on the menu again. And then let's also do... let's do curry and... what should we do? I don't know, one of these. Any of these will do, really. Let's do kheer. We could use another dessert option. Okay. Let's see if I can remember how to play this game. Right.
Good to see you, Chef.
Thanks. You too. What was your name again? go ahead and make... Oh, right. Seasoning, lid, garlic, chili, onions, chicken. Oops. Oh. Oh, I didn't... Okay. I forgot. Okay, so I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to reset the key bindings for all of the holding stations. Shit. Shit.
You were the best chef ever. Congratulations.
That wasn't perfect. I missed some things. Okay, if you say so, I'll take it. Oh shit. Oh no, okay, we're good, actually. Okay, careful with that, oops, well, that's fine. That chili powder and heavy cream thing with the Pollock veneer.
Ready for the next stop?
Yeah, love me an Indian heavy menu.
Oh man, chef, you really pulled that one out. We are nearing the next stop.
Thank you, Ensign Whisk. Apparently you're Ensign Whisk now. Okay. Cream is C, not H. Okay.
Cooking and serving.
Whisk is frustratingly optimistic. I mean, I guess we kind of need to have the contrasting outlooks, huh? Cleaver is definitely seems to be the more, like, the harsher of the two. I mean, I appreciate the contrast. I'm glad to have, you know, one person to build me up and another one to keep me grounded, so to speak. Cream, onions, tomato. need a lot of jalebi. Hey, Mr. Gel. Sweet. Woo! Hey! Go me.
That was your best yet, Chef. Congratulations.
Was it really?
Infinitely better than some of those other ones. Good job, Chef.
Some of those other ones. What does that mean? Okay. What is next? 5-point menu, Easy Street, Salad Envy. Okay. Wait. Oh yeah, no, I did, yeah. We did falafel already. It is. It makes it annoying to type. Oh, there's croque monsieur. A croque monsieur, which translates to Mr. Crunch, is a ham and cheese sandwich that is topped with grated cheese. The dish's origins can be traced back to the early 1900s, where French cafes and bars served it as a quick but delicious snack. While variations of the dish have been created over the years, such as the croque madame, which includes a fried egg on top, the dish's elegantly simple yet tasty design has ultimately endured the test of time. For a short period in the late 2020s, the croque monsieur's recipe was thought to be lost forever, thanks to global catastrophes that pronounced the earlier half of the decade. Fortunately, it was rediscovered by a man coincidentally named Enzo Valentin Crunch in 2029, who turned out to be the last person on Earth to have hundreds of recipes saved locally to his computer rather than stored in the once prolific cloud. Keema. Keema is an Indian variation of ground meat made with ghee, onions, garlic, ginger, chilies, and spices. Used in a variety of dishes, keema has slowly but surely made its way into American cuisine as a direct result of famous Indian chef Rahul Patel's popular cooking show, Making It Taste Better with Chef Rahul Patel. The show, which ran for 15 years, featured the titular chef traveling all around the world, meeting interesting people ranging from professional chefs to amateur home cooks, and watching and listening to the guests make one of their favorite recipes. After Patel had a good grasp of what made the guest's dish special, unique, and beloved to them, he would then attempt to remake it himself, albeit entirely with Indian ingredients and methods so that it would taste better. Many of Patel's twists on traditional cuisines went on to become widely popular in the United States. You okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Heard you making weird noises. Oh, okay. I was like, is he throwing up in there?
No.
Okay, good. Many of Patel's twists on traditional cuisines went on to become widely popular in the United States, such as Indian pizza, Indian spaghetti, and Indian mint chip ice cream, none of which bear any resemblance to their original counterparts. Keema was also often featured in the show as a substitute for all other ground meats, and so naturally became incredibly popular. If you've had Indian pizza, it's delicious. I mean, it's basically just like, it's like curry pizza. It's so good. Yes, post-apocalyptic food truck, and we're somehow even more post-apocalyptic than the previous games. Ooh, tandoori chicken, nice. Yeah, there was an Indian pizza place, like down the street from where I used to work, in Cupertino, and they were great, but they don't have that here, and I'm sad, I miss them. Okay, so we're out of money, so I can't buy anything else new, so I'm now stuck with what I already have. Which is fine. Or, we haven't made the garden salad yet. A garden salad is a basic salad made using cheap ingredients from a garden, specifically your garden. By pillaging unsightly vegetables from private property and thus bypassing expensive government-regulated farmlands, restaurants are able to sell the garden salad for an eye-wateringly low price. Many are drawn to the garden salad not just due to its low price, but because the overwatered, under-fertilized ingredients often rightly remind them of their gardens at home. Individuals wanting to enjoy a higher quality salad are advised to take better care of their gardens. did that already. We haven't done turkey leg yet. Turkeys were first domesticated by Mesoamericans over 2,000 years ago. Since then, humans throughout the world have enjoyed chopping off their limbs for food. In the late 20th century, a number of scientists theorized that the reason aliens have not made contact with Earth is due to our systematic dismemberment of turkey legs, suggesting that no alien species would feel comfortable meeting with creatures as barbaric as human beings. This theory has been criticized by many in the scientific community, as some suggest that if aliens were capable of interstellar travel, they would also be capable of understanding how unbelievably delicious turkey legs are. Fair. Okay, blah 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 blah. Yeah, again, can't buy anything new yet, so let's just stick with stuff we've already done. Borscht, bunny chow, ceviche, japchae, kringle. Oh, I wish I could make bananas Foster. I love making bananas Foster. Although I'm very bad at making it in real life. I've tried several times. I just gotta keep practicing. I'm sure I'll get it. Let's just do borscht again. Let's not do bunny chow. Let's do kringle and ceviche, sure. Gotta build up my funds again. Be able to buy more food. Oh, wait, before I do that, hold on. Can I? Oh, I might have to redo my menu. That's fine. Options. Controls. No, not controls. Keyboard. Oh, I see. Okay, so if we have, like, holding station A for it, okay. That's fine. Alright. Anyway, yeah, let's make these actual numbers instead of the function keys like I was trying to do. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't like the idea of using the same 8 keys for all foods. That's boring. It probably makes it easier, but I don't want to do that. I want to actually challenge myself a little bit. Okay. Anyway, back where we were. I kind of wish you didn't have to go all the way back to the main menu like that just to change your keybinds. That's kind of stupid. Oh well. Oh good, it kept my menu. Perfect. Thank you, game. Let's go. Like, I get not being able to change your keybinds in the middle of a day, but I want to be able to just access the menu easily.
All right, Chef. Show me what you got.
Okay, croque monsieur. Bread. Other ingredients on top. Oh. Oh, okay, you just gotta do everything in order. Okay, got it. Great. Meat. Oh, right.
Ready?
Mint flakes. No, I'm not
Nearly
ready.
there.
Hold on. Oops, no. Avocado, mint, peppers, shrimp, tomatoes, mix. Dough, nut filling, roll shape. Oh god. Oops. That was not ready. I've made a mistake. And these salads are still super easy. Just sort of the 90s home multimedia production software feel to it. Yeah, I can see that. Oops, I forgot. Damn it. I forgot something. I forgot something in there. Tomatoes or something. It's fine. Bay leaf, garlic, tomato paste. Shit. Okay, there we go.
We got this, Chef.
Sure is complicated. Well, not complicated, it's just there's a lot of stuff to it. Oh, hey, we're done already. I was expecting another stop. Okay.
We'll get there, Chef. That was a good attempt.
But we know you can do better.
Sure. Yes. It was a silver medal, so it wasn't perfect, but I'll thank you not to sass me. Ooh, yay. Only 2 coins? Pfft, please. Can I upgrade? I need 2 parts for that. 1 for that, and 2 for that. They are unlockables, which you then have to purchase with these coins. But you have to, I'll show you, customize truck. So they have a price in these coins, but you have to unlock them first by fulfilling certain requirements, like get a gold medal on Route 1 Day 1 in Wichita, Kansas. So yeah, you unlock them and then you buy them. Some of them are probably unlocked by default, I'm guessing. Yeah, no problem. Okay, I kind of want to save up for that. I like having my food stay fresh and not have to worry about remaking it. More prep stations is good too, but there's a limit to how many of those I want. Like, yeah, like the previous game that let you have up to like, I think 14 or something, and that was too many for me. Like, I think 10 is my maximum. I do like having a lot of holding stations, though. The more holding stations, the better. But yeah, I'm gonna have to buy prep stations anyway, because they're, you know, on the way to other stuff. But that's fine. May as well. Let's get it. I think you can, yeah, you can disable it as well. So, cool. Yeah, we'll take another prep station, why not? Okay. Alright, what's next? Donuts. Puff puff. Okay, so first of all, let's go for what? Okay, what have we not made in any of the game in the previous game, or any of the games really? That gets top priority. Nothing. I've made all of these things before. Let's check the main menu. Solyank. No, we made that already. Ooh, tonkatsu. Tonkatsu consists of deep-fried pork cutlets served with Worcester sauce, rice, and salad. Tonkatsu's creation is largely credited to Japanese music teacher Isao Shuji. While translating the iconic hymn Dies Irae from Latin to Japanese, Shuji realized that the 13th century Gregorian chant wasn't actually about the Day of Wrath as previously believed, but instead a recipe for a delicious pork dish. After translating other Gregorian chants, Shuji discovered dozens of other recipes. Shuji worked as a music teacher for many more years until he was fired for one day arriving to work 10 minutes late. To make ends meet, Shuji published his findings in a book which consisted of recipes and music theory. Yeah, and everything else is stuff I've done before, so we can just kind of do whatever. We're prioritizing, okay, the ones we have not made yet in this game, so glazed donuts. The first donuts, called oily cakes, were brought by Dutch settlers to New Amsterdam. When New Amsterdam was later renamed to New York in 1664 after the Duke and its English captors, the English also saw fit to rename the oily cakes so as to further assert their dominance. However, when Colonel Richard Nichols, leader of the English Navy squadron that conquered New Amsterdam, failed to think up a new name for the treat, he passed on the honor to his squadron, who chose the name Donuts. The success of this process inadvertently began a trend of democratic voting in the area, which would eventually blossom in the hearts and minds of the colonists. This inevitably led to violent revolution against the English oppressors and the creation of the United States of America itself. You legit think of balancing flavors the same way you think of balancing the soundscape of a song. Ooh. Kind of a synesthesia sort of thing. I wonder if you have that. But yeah, I'd read that too. Oops. Wait. I gotta read about steak fingers first. Steak fingers were first concocted in the mid-1950s in Idaho. Looking to create a gimmick to attract customers, an Idahoan cook deep-fried small strips of steak, advertising them as the most unhealthy food legally available in the United States. Scores of customers from across the country visited the restaurant, hoping to experience the same heavy breathing and sweaty palms they'd heard so much about. With profits up and life expectancy down, steak fingers were a huge success. It wasn't until a year later that the cook vanished off the face of the earth. Although a number of different theories persist, histories believe the most likely explanation is the chef attempted to create an even unhealthier snack, clogging his arteries to such a degree that he spontaneously combusted somewhere in Idaho. Yeah, like I love that about this game. This whole series, like most of the food origins, like they start with like a grain of truth, and then inevitably they just go off the rails. Which is fantastic. Okay, let's see. Well, we can afford egg rolls, and we haven't made them yet, so let's do that. Egg rolls were created in Vietnam during the first annual International Opposite Day. To commemorate the day egg rolls were created, the foods creator decided to name the rice-based roll, which contained no egg whatsoever, the egg roll. This trend of giving foods created on International Opposite Day an ironic name continued until a local producer called the dairy-rich beverage dairy-free iced coffee, which ultimately resulted in thousands of lactose-intolerant individuals becoming violently ill. Today, International Opposite Day is enjoyed responsibly. We can only hope. Okay. And then let's just go with... let's do Puff Puffs. Cookserve Forever's like straight up Final Fantasy Future Eberron Scythe Fantasy Hootenanny. My god, like, yeah, I'm excited. I'm very intrigued to see where we go from here. Okay, we haven't done crab legs yet, or marshmallow squares, so let's do those. While crab legs have been consumed by humans for thousands of years, their popularity is a relatively modern phenomenon. With the world at war in the early 1940s, ethics fell to the wayside as governments conducted morally questionable experiments. Not wanting to be left out, Scottish scientist Ewan Graham set out to experiment on crabs, intrigued by their inability to walk forward. After publishing 2 books, The Creatures That God Forgot, A Brief History of Whales, and Crabs, 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 Graham was able to fund his experiments. For several years, Graham attempted to detach the legs of crabs, rotate them 90 degrees, and reattach them, but time and time again his tests failed. Disenfranchised and out of money, partially due to the commercial failure of his books in Wales, Graham was forced to eat the dismembered crab legs. To his surprise, however, Graham found the crab legs to be delicious, and after the war, established a small shop selling the new delicacy. That's true. They do that. They do that. Do that. That was not intentional, I promise. Marshmallow Squares. On November 7th, 1938, in the wake of the introduction of the Fair Labor Standards Act, Chuck Steele, a farmer for Battle Creek Breakfast, noticed something unusual. The company's dairy cattle had stopped producing milk. Believing it was no mere coincidence that the lack of milk coincided with the awakened labor movement, Steele concluded that the cows must have stopped producing milk as a form of protest against the poor working conditions and non-existent pay. Horrified, Steele informed his supervisors, who became just as distressed as he was. Unwilling to compensate the cows for their labor, the company feared that the lack of fresh milk would spell the end for breakfast cereal sales. As such, Battle Creek Breakfast set to work developing new ways to consume cereal. And after a long, sleepless night, the company's R&D department unveiled their newest invention, Marshmallow Squares, which could be made with the company's signature cereal, along with melted marshmallows and margarine. Mysteriously, the cattle began producing milk again after Chuck Steele remembered to feed them. Battle Creek Breakfast were not only delighted that the cows had apparently ended their protest, but they had done so without agreeing to any demands whatsoever. As such, the company began mass-producing Marshmallow Squares alongside their traditional cereal and milk so as to double their profits, leaving the cattle with nothing. Jerks. Exactly, yes. We can't say Rice Krispies treats. We could say, like, you know, Krispies or like puffed rice treats or something, but no Marshmallow Squares, even though marshmallow is hardly the main ingredient. And we're doing boba. Because any chance I get to put boba on my menu, I'm putting boba on my menu. Because I am predictable. Moonion. I see what you did there.
All right, Chef.
And I
Show me what you
like
got.
it. I approve. Okay, donuts. Tasty, tasty donuts. Yes, most of these are familiar territory, so I'm happy about that. Oh, there's Jasmine.
Ready for the next stop?
Rice Krispies and Chex, your favorite cereals? Nice. Rice Krispies are delicious. So are Chex. What's your favorite kind of Chex? I used to like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but I kind of stopped liking it. I prefer Golden Grams. I think Golden Grams are superior to Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yes, Crispix are amazing. They're like the best of both worlds for like Chex lovers. They're one of my partner's favorite cereals as well.
On it, Chef.
I prefer corn Chex. They're my favorite type of Chex. But yes, Crispix are just like, can't go wrong with Crispix. Honey Nut Chex. That's okay. I don't really like the like really the sweeter types of Chex, which is kind of weird to me because I love sweet things. But the sweeter varieties of Chex are kind of hit or miss for me. Aw, Kix. I used to love Kix as a kid.
Wow, that's pretty darn impressive.
I don't like it nearly as much now as I used to, but I like, they're still good if you eat them dry, but if I put Kix in milk now, I'm just like, oh god, why did I ever like this? But yeah, loved Kix as a kid. You know, no, if you want biodegradable packing peanuts you can eat, corn pops. And I say that with the utmost respect for corn pops. I like corn pops, but they have a weird texture. Let's see, can I go back to any of the ones I've done before? Ah, yes. Okay, so there's... Oh, interesting. Okay, so... Oh, okay, so these go to, like, different... Or no, wait. Okay, no, I still don't have enough gold medals for that one. Okay. But yeah, no, but I can go, so this just goes to the next region, I guess. Okay. But yeah, let's just let's keep doing stuff. All right. What is new? What have I not done? Nothing on this menu is new. How about this one? Ooh, shepherd's pie. We've done that already, though. Salad, silver steak. Zrazi. That's new to me. Zrazi is made by stuffing rolled meat with vegetables, mushrooms, and potatoes. A little known fact about Zrazi is that it is the inspiration for the word crazy. During the era of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, people who ate Zrazi would often do outlandish things like sing silly songs, wear zany hats, and partition the nation into 3 pieces, immediately causing the country to no longer exist. Excuse me. After a detailed investigation, researchers learned that thicker meat translated to sillier actions. This resulted in food safety boards putting limits on meat thickness in an attempt to stop countries from accidentally giving up their sovereignty in a meat-induced stupor. We were the oldest of 6 kids, so we had to take turns picking out the cereal of the week. That's a good system, I guess. This is Kix. This is just Kix. Alright, let's see here. Okay, we can afford... Let's get the fried fish. While seafood baskets have existed for centuries, they're best known for their role on the International Space Station. After spending extended periods of time aboard the space station, numerous astronauts from a multitude of backgrounds complained that the lack of seafood was making them feel homesick. After several space organizations denied the request for seafood, noting rogue floating fish could damage the station's equipment, the astronauts took matters into their own hands. It was only after several failed experiments did British astronaut Clive Bristol, that's a British-ass name, suggest serving seafood in a basket, allowing astronauts to safely enjoy fish and use it as bait if the crew were to encounter space whales. Since then, fried fish baskets have been enjoyed the world over as a way of congratulating humanity's continued ingenuity and love of fried things. Okay. Alright, so let's go for the higher point ones, just for... to add some challenge, and then let's also do those, because those are nice and easy. More salad. Dongo. Let's do falafel. Maple syrup and milk is a weird taste. Yeah. I don't think I've had French toast crunch. Sounds like something I want to try, even if it is weird. Pad Thai. Shepherd's pie. Yeah, we just did borscht and ceviche, so let's do something else. Yeah, let's do shepherd's pie, and then let's do... Sure, let's do Lao Laos. Cool. Holding station foods lose freshness over time and will eventually expire, indicated by the pie next to the serving number. Once the pie depletes, the food will go bad and can no longer be served. It must be trashed and remade again. Certain foods have shorter freshness periods than others.
A great day for cooking, Chef.
Flatten, potato mix, roll, red. Carrots, potato, cheese.
We're almost there.
Oh god, that's satisfying. What is Buttermilk County? I don't get it.
Oh man, Chef, you really pulled that one out.
Oh right, okay. Taro, meat, wrap, cook. Oops, I put cheese on that. I wasn't supposed to put cheese on that. I was not looking at the recipe. Onions, peas, carrots, potato, no cheese. Veggie, roll, red. do that.
I knew you could do it. That was amazing.
Oh, maybe I did. 'Cause we still have another stop to go. So yes, I did need to do that. Mushroom mix.
Ready for the next stop?
I'm digging this song.
On it, Chef.
Woo! So many falafels. Oops. Butter Mountain. Oh, oh no. That's just cruel. Don't think about food. I like this song too. It's very like piratey.
We got this, chef.
On it, Chef.
Can you imagine trying to climb a butter mountain? My god, that'd be awful.
Not bad. Not bad.
I got one thing wrong. Yeah, I think the only thing I did wrong on that day was I put cheese on a shepherd's pie that didn't want cheese on it. Everything else was perfect. That was pretty damn good, actually. Okay, good. We got a decent amount of money now. Can afford better food. Not better food, but more food. Okay. Jambalaya. Originally called jumbled and the letters got jumbled up, jambalaya is a meat and vegetable stew from Louisiana. After the state was nuked in the Blue War, the surviving residents of New Orleans, now known as Newer Orleans, were forced to stay inside for 3 months until the radiation decayed to relatively safe levels. During this time, many residents began to feeling a strong affinity to jambalaya as they felt the jumbled nature of the stew was similar to the strange, messed-up reality they found themselves in. As the weeks in isolation progressed, the people of New Orleans began planning the party they would throw when it was finally safe to venture outside. It was decided that the city's remaining residents would share the world's biggest serving of jambalaya in a celebration they referred to as the First Supper. The event became the most eagerly awaited moment of the state's history, with the event's tagline, "We'll meet again, we know where, we know when," now an iconic part of Louisiana history. This celebration is considered one of the few bright spots of an otherwise dreadful year. Navarin. Navarin is a French stew made with lamb or mutton. The dish was famously served by France as a welcoming gift to all the Italian refugees who fled their country's new autocratic government in 2036. In a controversial and highly publicized decision, France switched to gifting beef bourguignon in place of Navarin to refugees from 2037 onwards, fearing that giving Italians a taste of France's delicious local lamb and sheep population would only encourage a sheep-like mentality, resulting in another political mob. Ooh, we can afford pho, too. Pho. I know, right? Maybe that's what Cook Serve Forever will be. Oh. Well, that's clever. Let's see. Let's see what's on this menu first before I keep buying stuff on the other menu. Ooh. Oh, we're totally getting pavlova. Pavlova is a meringue dessert topped with whipped cream and typically garnished with strawberries and kiwi fruit. In Australia and New Zealand, the pav is a Christmas staple, along with playing cricket in the backyard, swimming in the pool, and eating prawns that have been sitting in the sun for a little too long. The nationality of its creation remains contentious. New Zealand points to the fact that a recipe for pavlova cake appeared in the country in the late 1920s, while Australia points to the fact that it is bigger and scarier than New Zealand, and that it will come over there if New Zealand doesn't cut it out. Here's a March. I saw March come in. There he is. What are you doing? Dude, and there's plenty of food in the Fallout games, like iconic food even. So like, I mean, I can think of like in the first game, there's like there's a place where you can buy like roasted like lizards and rats and stuff. Put that on these menus. Come on, do it. And like the weird like irradiated fruit and stuff you can find. Oops. Okay. So now we can't afford pho anymore, but that's okay. Let's get satay instead. Likely deriving from the Indian kebab, satay is a popular dish in Indonesia, where it's considered a delicacy and national dish. Many varieties are available across its country of origin, and it is an especially popular street food on account of its relatively easy preparation and eating. Although bamboo skewers are also used for firmer meats, the most authentic version of satay uses skewers made from lidi, which is the midrib of a coconut palm frond. This tradition has become especially more common since the 2019 bamboo shortage, which increased demand for the coconut tree-based skewers, especially in cases where multiple are needed to support the meat. In response to this, Indonesian entrepreneurs began planting coconut trees en masse to keep up with the demand, exporting the excess coconuts to any nation that would take them. This excessive supply, initiated by traditional satay preparation, is why 30% of all goods produced today are made up, at least in part, by coconut. Seafood boil. Ooh. As the name suggests, seafood boils are created by boiling assorted shellfish in a large pot full of broth. Typically, vegetables like corn and potatoes are also added. Seafood boils are most common across coastal regions of the United States and are often enjoyed at get-togethers and special occasions. Scientists theorize that the world's largest seafood boil will take place in 2254. Come on, brain. After ocean temperatures rise to the point that they begin to boil. Future humans are advised to come prepared with potatoes, corn on the cob, and extreme heat-resistant clothing to maximize enjoyment for the once-in-a-lifetime event. Okay, so boba. Always boba. And then Let's do... let's do crab legs. Crab legs are nice and easy. I don't know that I've ever been to a traditional New England seafood bake, despite originally being from New England.
A great day for cooking, Chef.
Yes. Man, we were actually... Oh, God. That reminds me. Right before the lockdown started, we were actually going to do a thing like that at work. My work was planning to do like a... Apparently it was the thing that they did regularly before I started working there, and then they were going to do it again. Like to go to this like particular... It was like a crab or shrimp festival or something. I don't know what it was. But it sounded great, and I was like, I'm really looking forward to going to this thing with my coworkers. And then lockdown started, and we couldn't do it. And I was sad.
Next stop approaching.
Potatoes, tomato, turnips, bay leaf, beef. Bay leaf and beef. Peanut sauce. Ooh, nice. Yeah, it does sound like it would have been amazing.
Congratulations! That was perfect!
Thanks, Whisk. You're the best. I do enjoy me some crab and some shrimp. I don't get a chance to eat crab very often because I never buy it, I never cook with it, but I love it. I should try actually buying crab and cooking it myself. I remember, like, I mean, the hard part about it is just like, you know, getting all the meat out. But that's like a community thing. That's like a family thing. You do that, you just sit at the table with your family or your friends, and you all just like pick crab meat out of the crab. You make it a fun thing. Sausage, peppers, onions, rice. Red crab, corn, crawfish, oyster, potato, sausage, shrimp. There we go. Oh my god, look at all that. Was that jambalaya? Shrimp tempura is delightful. I like to get just the vegetable tempura. Mainly for the sweet potato and the carrot. Those are like my two favorite tempura things. I would save those for last. Yeah, I love sweet potato.
Ready? We're nearly there.
I've always wanted to try one of those like traditional like Japanese like roasted sweet potatoes that you just like cook in like a fire in the winter just on the ground. Sounds like a really cool experience. There we go.
up the good work.
Oh man. I've never seen Brazil, and I really should. And now I want to rewatch Time Bandits. Ooh, yum. I'm not a big fan of black beans, but I bet if I had them with sweet potatoes, I'd probably like them.
Ready? We're nearly there.
Shit, okay. Peas, potatoes, tomato, turnips, bay leaf, beef. No. There we go.
We got this.
Black
Chef.
bean brownies. Ooh, intriguing. Blue crab, corn, crawfish, oyster, potato, sausage, shrimp. Okay, got it. I have a recipe for, like dark chocolate tofu cookies that sounds amazing. I've yet to make them, but I swear I will one of these days. The fact that this game calls them bobas annoys me. Aw, that's a shame. Oops. Okay, no, we're good, we're good.
Taking care of it, Chef.
I love satay. I haven't had it forever. When I was a kid, before I actually discovered the real joys of a Thai food menu, chicken satay was like all I'd ever get at a Thai place. And now I hardly ever get it anymore because I always get pad Thai. It's like, why do I need satay when I have this whole dish of delicious noodles and chicken and stuff? And I usually don't want like an appetizer, which is what satay usually is.
We got this, chef.
But satay is delicious. I guess the right move would be get satay, get pad thai, only eat a small amount of the pad thai, take the rest home, because it just gets better the more you leave it. Hey, gold medal, go me. Yeah, that would make sense. I've never heard of
Wow,
anybody being
That's pretty darn impressive.
electric, wow, brain, allergic to tofu, but it's certainly not, it's certainly believable that someone might be. Okay. Alright, so... Yeah, I'm not going to go back for more gold medals yet. As long as I have somewhere to go, We're just gonna keep going. Yeah, same. I don't do spicy food, but that's the nice thing about like Thai food is there are definitely things on the menu that are not spicy, like pad Thai. I also recommend yellow curry. Yellow curry is delightful. Burgers and patties, huh? Okay. Okay. Of course, we're first going for the stuff we've not made. Ooh, menudo. That's new. Also known as pancita or mole de panza, menudo is a traditional Mexican soup featuring a red chili pepper base and cow tripe broth. Due to the soup's complexity, it typically requires 4 to 6 cooks, leading to the tradition for menudo to be created by and for the whole family. This has in turn led to menudo becoming a popular dish for celebrating births, weddings, and other occasions for which families gather. However, after the Blue War made it difficult for families to gather together for long periods of time, menudo is now most often prepared by single chefs working long hours in non-idyllic conditions, such as in the kitchens of roaming food trucks that battle each other for road and cooking supremacy. I'm really worried about these upcoming battles that are going to happen, apparently. How is that going to work? As a result, the modern recipe has been modified to require fewer ingredients, hands, and causes for celebration, the latter of which are especially scarce. Okay, let's actually alternate. Ooh, we haven't done gelato. Gelato was invented by Bernardo Buontalenti. As an accomplished stage designer, architect, military engineer, and artist, Buontalenti was a true Renaissance man. This bode well for him as he was born when the Renaissance was in full swing and had already produced Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel ceiling, Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa, and Russo's Living Dirt. Inspired by these masterpieces, Buontalenti grew tired of being a traditional artist and engineer and dreamed of developing a food that could be considered art itself. Fascinated by the process of freezing, he began to experiment with freezing meats and breads, but found that they became much more difficult to eat or taste as a result. He then froze things that were not typically considered foods, but was disappointed to discover that frozen influenza yielded few repeat customers. Upon learning that the Grand Duke Cosimo I de' Medici wanted him to organize a lavish feast to celebrate the Spanish deputation, Buontalenti hastily froze a mixture of cream, milk, and sugar that he had flavored with lemon juice. Upon tasting it, the Grand Duke advised Buontalenti to not quit his day job and hired him to design his new villa to keep him focused on his true talents. However, word of the gelato spread from the other attendees at the feast, and it continues to be enjoyed to this day. Sinigang. Ooh, miso ramen. Yum. That's funny. Oh, which scene? Is it the one involving the, vegan guy? Sour and savory soup, sinigang shares the same base ingredient of tamarind fruit as many traditional medicines and metal polishes. As such, sinigang is considered a multi-purpose food, as it can also be used as a substandard medicine or metal polish when either are needed but unavailable. In what became known as a pretty funny mishap, in 2018, American vlogger Barry Whitmore incorrectly cited that all 3 tamarind-based items could be used interchangeably, and ate an entire can of metal polish while broadcasting live to 2,000 of his most devoted fans. Not only are sinigang, medicine, and metal polish not interchangeable, but Whitmore failed to select the type of metal polish that even included the shared natural ingredient, and instead only consumed a combination of several poisonous ingredients. The Barry Whitmore Memorial Fund was later created to help spread awareness of reading fine print and not consuming poison for views. Yeah, I remember chicken parmesan not being vegan. I don't remember gelato being in that scene, but yes, I totally believe that it is. Ooh. Roulade. That is expensive, but I'm gonna buy it because I can afford it. According to legend, roulade was created by a teenage boy who was attempting to impress his summertime girlfriend's father so that he could continue seeing her in the autumn. Though the boy was known in the area for growing bored of his many summer trysts and moving on from them come the summer's end, his latest lover was said to be a woman of incredible mind and spirit who was able to break through the boy's barriers and instill an undeniable amour fou in him. Unable to shake himself free from the weight of his love for her, but knowing her father disliked him and understood that she was too captivating to settle, the boy bravely invited her father to dine with them as a means to impress him. Unable to afford a thick cut of meat to prepare, the boy took a thin but long cut of meat, covered it in the finest seasonings he could get his hands on, and rolled it up to cook. The resulting dish not only looked like a much finer cut of meat, but also was beautifully infused with the seasonings that had been rolled within. Thoroughly impressed, only halfway through the meal, the boy and the father became fast friends against all odds. It was then that the boy unrolled the remaining roulade to reveal an engagement ring hidden inside. Much to her father's bafflement, the girl declined the boy's offer of marriage, citing that she was only dating him as part of a social experiment, which he had now ruined. The roulade legend concludes, however, that the boy and the father remained friends for life and attended each other's funerals. Wait, each other's? Aw, that's a sweet story, though. How do you attend each Okay, ooh, and we have one more, and we can buy a tandoori chicken. Marinated with yogurt and spices in a tandoor oven, evidence shows that an early version of tandoori chicken dates back to 3000 BC. It contributed greatly to the boom of the ancient oven business, at the time known simply as the oven business. Oh. Okay. And then everything else has to be something I already have. Let's do something easy. And, yeah. I kinda do too.
Hello, Chef. Good luck today.
I need to find the lyrics to that song that was just playing, because I think it involves, like, I think it's about, like, you know, being in the post-apocalypse. It's like, oh shit, danger. Pork, okra, taro, tomato, spinach, radish. Oh my god, these have a lot of ingredients. Turmeric, yogurt, ginger, toss and mix. Okay. It's like the chicken wings.
We are nearing the next
Oh, God.
stop.
Oh shit. Oh no, that's fine actually. Okay, so meringue, white chocolate, dark chocolate, raspberries, strawberries, and and then roll, cut. Oh god. Okay. Shit. Okay. No, we're good. White chocolate, raspberries, strawberries. Oh, got 5 times. What did I do wrong? Oh, cool. Okay, so that roulade thing is gonna be kind of
That's
like
all right. You're just warming up.
it's kind of like sushi actually. Annoyingly. It's okay. I'll get it. Meringue, white chocolate, dark chocolate, raspberries, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries. Roll. Okay. Oh. Oh god. Oh, there's so many flavors. Holy shit.
We got this, chef.
Yeah, so tandoori chicken is like, it's like the wings from the previous game, or from this game actually as well, but with a lot more ingredients.
Ready for the next stop?
Dark chocolate, strawberries, blackberries. Bye, March. March had important kitty business in another room.
That was unbelievable! I am so proud of you.
Yeah, some of these dishes, they start, they come off as intimidating because they have a lot of ingredients, but like, in a lot of cases it's just add all these ingredients. That's it. Just go down the list and add everything. And once you learn that, it's like, oh, okay, that's not nearly as bad.
Next stop approaching.
If you don't have to think about it, then that's great. Oh, I forgot the taro. The ones where you only add some of the ingredients can get tricky, because if you like, you know, get into like the just not thinking about it mindset, then it's easy to accidentally add things you don't mean to.
Will do, chef.
Oh god, so overcooked. But worse. But yeah, actually that'd be great, like having a driver and then you have to like drive carefully, but also avoid like hazards or like, you know, if you have to drive like fast enough so you get to your destination and so that the food doesn't go cold or something like that. Yeah, I could definitely see potential for some real shenanigans in a game like that. And then just being yelled at by your by the cook in the back of your van or whatever. Oops.
Order up.
Oh dang! No, yeah, I can hear where it would overlap with Megalovania. Yep, that makes sense.
On it, Chef.
Oh shit! Didn't even realize that I had things there. That's okay. Yeah. And it makes sense because this is, I think this is like the final, you know, trip in this area, so this would totally have final boss fight vibes. Woo! Cool.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yay! What? What are you
Hold up.
doing?
What's that under the windshield? Dear Chef, you have been royally invited to compete at the Iron Cook Food Truck Challenge in Nashville, Tennessee. Fame and glory await.
A food truck competition in the nation's capital?
Chef, that's amazing. We should leave right away.
Okay, hold on, Whisk. I don't think this rust bucket is ready for a 2,000-mile-long road trip.
Sure it is. I'll plot a route that takes us through some of the most food-loving territories in the nation. That way we can earn some money, upgrade the truck, and win the competition so Chef can get their restaurant
The
back.
chef is in the back, just like.
That actually doesn't sound half bad. What do you say, Chef?
Huh?
Please.
I mean, it's fine if you say no.
It's really not, though. Please.
Choices are important, and as a sentient being, you do have the choice to say no, and then we could all go home.
Cleaver.
What? What?
Now let's just go home. I'm tired. We're absolutely continuing on the road trip of a lifetime. Yeah, I do too. New territory unlocked. Okay, Chef, let's get going. Our first stop is in the city of Moab, Utah. This is so exciting. Let's get cooking. Yeah, major kudos to Whisk's voice actor. My God, how is she the most adorable thing ever? Ooh, let's upgrade our truck first, because I want that. How much? Yes, give me that. Ooh, I can get it again. Oh, right, yeah, because it's multiple levels. Okay, yeah, no, cool. Very nice. Oh, does she? Oh, cool. I wonder what kinds of characters she plays. We're not going to customize the truck. Well, actually, let's just see if there's what's new, what's unlocked. If there's anything that really jumps out at me that I really want, I might consider getting it. Failing grade. Let's not get that. Oh, cute flowers. Kitchenware. I like that cheesy handprint. I might get that at some point. Splaffle. I like that orange clock too. Hi, cat. What are you doing? Devourer. Oh god. It's Saturn devouring his son. But he's devouring something else. Looks like, I can't really tell. It's too small. Ice cream, maybe? Ooh, okay. Maybe I will. Okay, right. Moab, Utah. Breakfast favorites. Jiggly Hills. I like that name. Ooh, alright. Ooh, okay. Eggs Benedict is new. Traditionally made of half of an English muffin topped with ham, a poached egg, and hollandaise sauce, Eggs Benedict is credited as helping to popularize the term "just pour hollandaise on it" in the early 2030s. This phrase was often recited in response to an individual describing a difficult situation for which there appeared to be no solution, the implication being that a heaping of hollandaise poured on top made everything better. Saturn devouring is Sunday! Yes! Perfect. While the phrase has since gone the way of America's healthy youth, Eggs Benedict itself continues to be a popular breakfast that is still served with hollandaise. What? What is your not a demand but a suggestion? What is it? Okay, these are all stuff I've made before. And so are these. Okay. So let's just start with that. Cinnamon buns, also known as cinnamon rolls, cinnamon swirls, and cinnamon snails. Oh, just the checking out colic thing. Okay. Okay, cool. Do I have a... I do have a pen. I'm going to actually write that down so I don't forget. Colic. In big letters, so I remember. Thank you. Our common breakfast food in North America and Northern Europe. While not much is known about the origins of the cinnamon bun, much was written about it in the years leading up to the Blue War of 2025 after Delaware native Lionel B. Hoover's famous 2023 presidential campaign speech in Connecticut prepared the United States' trajectory to that of a cinnamon bun. Unless something radical is done about the current state of the nation, Hoover said, I fear that we as a nation may continue to spiral inward like a cinnamon bun, which could lead to a war unlike one we've ever seen on this fine American soil. We owe it to ourselves and our children to do better. Now, I'm not saying cinnamon buns aren't delicious, because they are. I'm saying that their shape is very similar to that of our nation's current trajectory. It's a spiral, you see? I'm trying to say we're spiraling out of control, like a cinnamon bun. I'm not saying we should outlaw cinnamon buns. Modern historians speculate that it is this speech that ultimately lost Lionel B. Hoover the 2024 presidential election, as it became widely misunderstood that his top priority if elected president would be to ban the creation and sale of cinnamon buns, which the people strongly opposed. Biscuits and gravy are best known for their role in the downfall of the microstate of Bishenstein, a small area in present-day Arizona. In 1912, wanting to position itself as a socially progressive state, Bishenstein looked to introduce universal health care. Experts, however, warned that Bishenstein's over-reliance on the incredibly unhealthy biscuits and gravy would prove costly on the small nation's limited healthcare resources. As such, the government announced a referendum allowing citizens to choose between the continued legalization of biscuits and gravy or universal health care. The country voted overwhelmingly in favor of biscuits and gravy, and the food became a source of national pride. By 1914, sausage gravy and bread made up 84% of the microstate's imports, and by 1917, Liechtenstein's average life expectancy dropped to 43. The state's economy slowed to a crawl, and in 1923, the microstate suffered a Great Recession. Lethargic from a diet rich in gravy, Liechtenstein was ill-prepared when the U.S. Army occupied the territory in 1925. Ah, what could have been. Ooh, breakfast burrito. Yeah, sure. The breakfast burrito's origins lie in New Mexico, a state with a rich history of trying to improve things from old Mexico in the mid-1970s. Suddenly, and without warning, the U.S. government canceled their tortilla contract with New Mexico in 1971, citing the rise of cheaper bread alternatives. Citizens of the state were now over-encumbered by a massive surplus of tortillas and only a limited amount of lunch and dinner times per day. The local government declared a state of emergency and tasked an elite unit of New Mexican chefs with developing a way to introduce the tortillas into breakfast without raising suspicions for the rest of the country. Unfortunately, after millions of dollars and 2 years of trial and error, the elite unit of New Mexican chefs were unable to complete their mission. The New Mexico government sent a memo to the chefs to wrap it up, as their funding was to end in 1 week. However, the chefs took the memo literally and wrapped the base breakfast ingredients of egg and potato up into a tortilla. It was an instant success. Today, breakfast burritos are enjoyed all across the globe, and tortilla quantities are kept at safe levels. We can't afford anything else, so let's just put in Kir and marshmallow squares. Vroom.
And we're off! Say goodbye to that 2-bit town of Boise, Idaho, and say hello to open plains, roadside chimichangas, and heart-to-heart conversations.
No heart-to-hearts or chimichangas.
Oh.
Fine. But can you at least say hello to Evergreen Meadows?
Wait, this is Evergreen Meadows. I thought it'd be greener.
Oh, this place was never green. Evergreen Meadows decided the best way to attract tourists would be to just straight up lie about its topography.
Huh.
But it's not all bad. You know, before the Blue War, this place was hugely popular for off-roading bikes and offloading bodies.
Oh, wonderful.
Ah, shit. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, okay, never mind. We're good.
That's all right. You're just warming up.
Man, Eggs Benedict was tough. I still have my muscle memory for breakfast burritos, though, so that's good. That one I don't have to
Ready
worry
for the
about so
next
much.
stop?
Oh.
No problem, Chef.
Okay, so I gotta think of like, Eggs Benedict like burgers. I just gotta learn the ingredients. Oops. Oh no, that's good. We're good. Eggs, hollandaise, rosemary. Eggs. Ah, shit. Almost. Oops. Okay, good.
On
Oops.
it, Chef.
What did I do wrong there? I don't know, whatever, it doesn't matter. Oh god, this is so hard. So many freaking Eggs Benedict and they take so long to make. God, leave me alone with those. Ugh. And this is how I learn, of course. Hi, March. Are you yelling at us? Because you think it's time for food? Oh, we're done. Oops. Alright, I think I got time for one more day.
Well, Chef, A for effort.
And an A in my heart. You're the best student in our class, Chef.
I'm the only student in your class. Oh, okay, cool. Right, it says when I unlock new stuff. Food truck attack. Okay, yeah, what is that? How does that work? Teach me, game. Alright. Oh god, tamales. Yep, tamales. That was definitely one of my least favorite foods in the previous game. Okay, all those things are things I've made before. What about here? Ooh, chicken Kiev. The origin of chicken Kiev is not well documented and likely originated from a mixture of French and Russian culinary influences in the 18th century. Famously, the dish was the subject of the award-winning investigative documentary film Duel of the Fillings, the deadly rivalry of two dishes. The film brought to light the violent underworld rivalry between chicken Kievists and chicken cordon bleu believers. Two cults who believed in the sanctity of their respective stuffed chicken dish preferences enough to destabilize entire school systems and orchestrate complex thrift store heists in an attempt to undermine each other's claims to stuffed chicken superiority. The film shocked and resonated with a large number of audiences, resulting in record numbers of viewers bickering in theaters as they immediately took their own sides and felt compelled to make snide remarks for the cause. While some sociologists now believe the film and its resulting rivalries may have been a large contributor to the tensions leading up to the Blue War, this remains contentious due to the number of records that were destroyed in the blasts. Okay, yeah, and everything else is stuff I've made before. I know, right? Bean burger. Sure, I can afford that. While the exact origin of bean burgers is contentious, many attribute the creation to Dale Dillwater, a young chef in Reading. Dillwater's restaurant was popular, as the public loved that all the animal products used in Dillwater's burgers were raised on the restaurant's own farm. Business was booming until one day Dillwater went to the farm to discover there were no animals left. Dillwater promptly acquired a calf and closed the restaurant for 4 weeks to allow the calf to grow. He affectionately named the calf Burger, and in the 4 weeks he waited for Burger to grow, the two became close friends. Throughout the days and nights, Dillwater and Burger would go for walks, watch the sunset, and play Rummikub together. As the grand reopening of Dillwater's restaurant drew near, a large crowd gathered excited to eat his farm-fresh meats. Ready to slaughter Burger, Dillwater lifted his axe, but as he looked into Burger's eyes, he was overcome with fond memories of their friendship. Dillwater let out a cry and chopped a nearby beanstalk instead. Unable to kill Burger, Dillwater returned to the restaurant to make patties, this time out of beans. Fun fact, the majority of hamburgers eaten today can be traced to the lineage of Burger's family. Yeah, we're doing the garden salad because that's easy. And then... Ooh, okay, well I have to do ceviche. Which is a shame, because I love making breakfast sandwiches, but I don't have it, and I can't afford it. So we gotta do ceviche, because that's the only one we already have. Alright.
You do the cooking, I'll do the driving.
Food truck incoming. Hang on.
How? What do I do? Hi. What? What do I do?
Massive damage taken. Returning fire.
Do I do anything? Move wrap, carve butter, chicken, folds. Okay. Okay, so it just... that sucks. It took out one of my holding stations. Don't like that at all. Oh, okay, now we're good. Button, remove, herb, chicken, fold.
On it, chef.
still remember,
Oh man, Chef, you really pulled that one out.
and I still have my my bean burger muscle memory as well. Oops. Oh, God damn it! That's not what I want to do.
Next stop approaching. On it, Chef.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't actually ask for like don't tell me if there are game mechanics that will answer my question. I will find out myself. That is what I mean by no backseating. I know you may be tempted to, if I ask a question, you may want to answer it, but usually I don't actually want an answer to my questions. Unless I'm genuinely asking. Mint. Those shrimp potato sticks. Hey, Michael Ford, hello. Oh, oops. Still a bunch of stuff I have to make. Oh God. So much salad.
Cooking and serving.
So many burgers. My God. Ah! Oops. Shit. For the love of God, order something else. Burgers get your blood pressure up. Yeah, like, I don't mind making burgers, but I wish you'd, like, just order anything else. I'm tired of making, like, 1,000 burgers in a row. Give me some variety. Okay.
Pretty good. Not terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I wish the game actually, like, explained what the food truck attacks were. That's my main, like, gripe with that. Is like, okay, yes, like, I understand there's this new mechanic. Can you please tell me what it is before you throw it at me? Okay, so I think we're gonna stop there, and we'll pick up again next week on Wednesday. And next Tuesday, I will probably continue and most likely finish Socrates Jones Pro Philosopher, because I was having a lot of fun with that game, and I would love to play the rest of it. So, in the meantime, let me throw my poll at you guys one more time, because we still have a game to decide for after that. And we got some hot contenders for first place. So really, either one of them could pull out a win at the last minute. And let's find someone to raid. Oh, dude, someone's playing Costume Quest. That's awesome. What's Taco Venture playing? Looks like, what's that, Theme Hospital? What else we got? Looks like Contra. I'll send you over to Vandy Van, who I almost never stream, or I almost never raid, but he's playing Costume Quest, and that's a good game, so let's do that. In Mania's Restaurant! Oh, brilliant. Love it. Love everything about it. Okay. Yeah, so thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you had fun tonight, and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye.